And hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Species7 here, knocking his computer desk over. There we go, I think we're back under control. So how's everybody doing today? Had some pretty good projects. Oh. Yeah, boys outside listening to their radio. Work. I see you just standing there on the chest pretending there's nothing to pick up. Bet if I went out there I'd find a reed laying in the grass. You buggers. Yeah, I am thinking without a little motivation those guys are a little on the lazy side. So, sorry about the last video cutting off so abruptly. A young fella decided to back his truck over the edge of the embankment above our parking lot here, and had a bang on the door, and he needed to phone a tow truck and phone his buddies to try and drag him out, and on, and as it was, the poor bugger, the cops showed up before the tow did, so yeah, and he got dinged because I guess he was not exactly in a clear frame of mind when he backed his truck over a obviously marked embankment. But anyway, I had actually paused the video, but unfortunately by the time I got back to it, something had gone into sleep mode or had hibernated or buggered off for the winter, whatever the hell these things do. And it kind of put a stop to the recording. So rather than try and be weird with it and make it work, I just carried on and posted up what was there. As it turned out, it was a pretty damn long recording as it was. So as you can see, I came down, and where we left off was we had just put the engines up, and I was going to hook up the steam conduits. So as you can see, I've done that. What I ended up doing was just straightening out that lava pipe so that it was more direct over to our generators there, and that left me the room to put in our nice new industrial steam engines. So we've got 8 of those running, connected. This is some of the jacketed redstone wire. Nice stuff, I like it. I like it. It'll do things that redstone wire won't do. For instance, I didn't have to worry about figuring out how to fill the gaps, because that'll travel over them. Isn't that nice? And it just connects back to the main one, and they all run upstairs. Same lever as before. We've been burning through, oh yeah, I don't know, 1/5 of that tank, I suppose. But all of my redstone energy cells are recharged now, and we are not using any lava to run anything upstairs except the industrial craft stuff. And I imagine they have been actually using a bit, because I've been cutting some rubber and doing some stuff like that. So that, just check these quickly since I'm here. No biggie. Alright, let's head back up the steps. Chickens clucking everywhere. You may notice my aura level is now up to 537 from 467. I have been, as I can find them, planting Silverwood saplings, and then using the hoe of holy almighty crap. I don't know what the heck it's called. I make something up here. Hoe of make stuff grow really, really fastness. There it is. Hoe of growth. That's the one. Wand of equal trade and a thaumium hoe up in the altar of sacrificial, whatever the heck it is upstairs there. Will get you one of those fine hoes. And not only will they act to hoe a 3x3 area with a single stroke, but they also act as bone meal. But they work as very special bone meal because they will instantly grow a silverwood sapling, something normal bone meal will not touch. They do not, however, as we can still see here, since day pretty much 1, there's a great wood sapling. I leave the torch there just to mark this. Maybe that's why it ain't growing. No. But, yeah, so I have this great wood sapling here. It's getting overrun. And it hasn't grown. And no, the hoe won't touch it. It doesn't care. Magic hoe, cheap hoe, it don't care. It ain't gonna touch that thing. No siree, Bob. We're just going to leave our basement open, apparently. No, the cows didn't migrate all that far. I killed off any of the ones within screaming distance. Used up the rest of the last of that sword that I had. So, that's catching up on like yesterday and the day before crap. So, today, I think it's time to boost our IC power up a little bit. What do we got here? Well, a bunch of refined ingots. Yeah, refined iron, and we're going to make ourselves 8 of these. Alright. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. What do we got in here? The makings for plain electronic circuits. Okay. So, copper cables, refined iron in the middle, redstone, a whole bunch more copper cables. Gonna give us 8 of these. Nice. Alright. What do we got here? The recipe for batteries, specifically RE batteries. There are other kinds. There's BT for your bluetricity stuff. Hey, maybe that's what BT stands for, bluetricity. Just thought of that. Well, if I was any smarter, I'd probably just fall over from the weight of my own brain. Okay. We require those as well. So anybody guess what we're making? Put the 3 magic ingredients together and get nothing. What am I doing wrong here? That's not what goes in there. I don't use those yet, do I? Okay. Somewhere I have what I need. There we go. Oh. We'll find it. Don't panic, Mr. Bubbles. Okay. What am I wrongly doing here? Oh. Okay. See, this stack of cobblestone, we need to make use of that. Because we're just not the brightest bubble in the block. We need 8 of those as well. Oh, you can tell it's been a while since I built these basic machines. There we go. We have 8 generators. I actually do need these, but I need these for the next step, okay? So, because what we're actually going to build here today are, of course, solar panels. Now, as this is the Direwolf 20 mod and not the Mindcrack mod, you'll notice these are not GregTech recipes. These are your old, make them like you see them, solar panels. And I don't think I have enough ICs, do I? Coal dust and glass, we knew all that. So how many can we make? Well, obviously just 4 with what we've got here, right? So, but we are going to want 8 eventually. Coal dust, there it is. Yeah. So there's 4. So let me grab some more circuits. I think I have actually 5, so I only need to build 3. So we're going to need... Oh, that's gold. That ain't going to work. Did we use them all? We probably did, you know. Luckily. Oh, I don't really need to do that. Apparently I've got lots of rubber with me. Ooh, 18. Ha! That is what you gotta call convenient. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, we'll take those 14, throw a couple, and another couple. Alright, 18. Cause... how many do we need? 3. 3 only. And I had refined iron. Did I use it all? No. Not even close. Okay. 3 refined iron. 3 more circuits. What? Oh. Yeah. Project tables might be a little smart, but only a little. Here we go. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah. Okay, so I suppose we might as well move directly up to that. Hey, LV transformer. Just some copper, some wood, and another couple of those. Copper? Ooh, look at all the copper. Use some of it to do that. Okay. Huh, weird, eh? It turns it into the other copper. Hey, I can convert my copper. Oh, I have 30 of these stupid things right here. So I guess I didn't really need to do that, but hey. Never hurts to have lots and lots of those around. So what am I making? Oh, nothing. I needed those, didn't I? So, copper. I still need some of that. Come on. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a couple of these. Gets us this. We put this here. There they are. I knew I had them. We just made them. They had to be there. We'll get one of these. Ta-da. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, that's a lot for just a little. So, I'm going to do that 8 times and move up to the medium, but I won't bug you all with doing all of that on here. So, that extractor is finished. I'll leave one in there. Put these back here, because I really would like to start getting on with the old UU matter production. As soon as we built that nice mass fab. What you got in you? Oh, you do got stuff. Okay. You're empty now. Yeah, we're all the way up to 3. Ooh, yeah, I'm scaring even myself. See, here we go. Now this is that great survival trick that I taught everybody in my last episode. I hope you actually caught it that time. Oh, you're rocking to the music, man. So what do I need to do here now? I've only got one of those. So my IC stuff is there. Now, I don't know that I want to go all the way and put them on the roof. I think what I'm going to do is just put them out there and route them in to, where is it exactly? Right here. Okay. Well, that'll be easy enough. Should be just fine. Do we want to use cobble? Yeah, what the heck. He's the only cobblestone after all. So, if we go around to where our IC2 stuff is, and peek in the window. What are you? Well, somewhere around here. Actually, right here, I think. Yep, that should be right in the right sort of spot. Indeed. Aha! That is our MFSU right there. So, that is what we want. Power coming into. Right here. Yep, right there. So, we will build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step out of the way, sir. We're placing a stone there. Come on. Oops. That is pro gaming. Yeah. Okay. So, they're just going to go there. We have a whole one. No, I'm going to move up to the next tier, I think, before we start placing them. So, but that'll do. That will do nicely. And I don't actually need to leave that gaping hole on the side of my house. So, I don't have a log roller, so we're going to have to do this from the right angle. There we go. Yeah, there is actually a device. If you use entire log segments rather than planks, that's a little bit loud, isn't it? There we go. If you use entire logs instead of planks, whatever way you're facing when you lay them is where the end cap of the log will show. If you get it wrong, you can build a really simple device called a log turner or log roller. Let's have a look here. Log, here it is. Yeah, log turner. Very simple little device, just 5 sticks. But yeah, it'll allow you to just simply, like a screwdriver in Red Power or a wrench in Buildcraft, turn things just by right-clicking on them with the right device. So there you go. Kind of a nice thing. Look at us sitting at 537. I put this little structure here because there are crystal clusters that I plan to mount around there. But I'm really hoping at some point that my flux will drop below high. I don't know why it insists on staying at high all the damn time. But it does. So. But as you can see, all of our cells are back in place, including the extras we built there the last time. They're all fully charged. The only down end, even though I've got the motors turned, or the engines turned off, sorry, so they're not using steam, the boiler will still use fuel. Now I can shut it down, but then I've got to allow it to waste all that extra fuel and heat coming back up. And as long as it has fuel and water, it will stay running without any chance of like blowing up or any of the other happiness that, you know, things have a tendency to do when you just leave them the heck alone. So, what is that thing sticking up, you ask? Well, as I haven't yet built any proper gates, I thought what I'd do to try and keep this all topped up was use these lovely things from Thermal Expansion. See? Top one was full as well. It's down to only 22. They slowly trickle down. I mean, it gives you a nice buffer. You've got the 4 in here, and then another 8 stacked on top. So you can, you know, 12 stacks, that'll last a while. This isn't an instant project by any means. Bog earth takes a while to turn into peat. And that's not looking too... yeah, that's what I thought. So, I think you are ready to leave. We will grab our trusty wrench. We'll equip our wrench, and we'll do that. There we go. How are we doing? Ooh. Another 30 or 40 stacks of that, and we'll be ready to fire up our solid fuel boiler. Nice. We are going to be producing the fuels. Gotta get this spawner done. I don't know if I told you, but on my first set of knowledge fragments that I ran through the table, I got the visor for the steel golem. So I'm going to, I was going to go with turtles, but luckily since I got the visor for the golem, I think I'm going to build a fairly smart little steel golem, and I'm going to set him in there and see how many cows he can kill. That should be interesting. The only reason I haven't so far is because I wanted to get enough research done in Thaumcraft to come up with an item called a flux capacitor. No, I'm not going to put it into a DeLorean, but what I am going to do, I need one of those, is take that flux capacitor and allow it to store V's, because that's what they do. They're another new addition. Let's get some juice coming up here. They're another new addition that new addition to Thaumcraft that basically allows you to store some V's, but the V's it stores is pure. Those crystal clusters I was talking about, they help generate extra V's, but they may produce a bit of flux. So basically what I'm trying to do is find a way to not only increase my aura, but somehow get my damn flux level below high. Because it's been high, as I said, since I first put up stakes here, it's been high flux levels. So I don't really know what the heck to do about it anymore. Even when I don't do any Thaumcraft for several sessions, it never drops below a high. So that's not too pleasing. Let's pop this baby down. Let's give her some output. It only needs 5 to run this thing. So there we go. It's all working again. See, we get more coming out. Everything it had stored up in its internal buffer. Thank God it has one. You'll see my aura level just changed. I'm close to one of those little stray. Yeah, that was kind of a bit of a wrong way to do it on my part. Somewhere around here will be another wild node. There's a little one over there. There's a little one over there. Well, that's probably the one I'm reading right there. But yeah, the idea of those, I was going to try and chain them all together and get them to slowly draw, but they have a considerably, well, I still got my chest sitting there, considerably less draw distance than I originally thought, so, oh, good lord. Never finished emptying out my chest. Ooh, I finally got a dull shard. I need those. And I have first one that I've actually seen. What don't we need? Corn kernels. There we go. Yeah, I do need some dull shards. Those are required for the flux capacitors. Yes, indeed. And that is the first one I've seen. Somewhere there's... it's always the very last corner I check. No, there's a ladder upstairs somewhere. So there we go. Because I have the crystals to build the crystal clusters. But there, as you see, that's the very first dull shard. I've got almost 2 stacks of most of them, but yeah, it's the first dull shard. Ooh, we got over 2 stacks of air shards. Big shout out to Hey That's Gaming, and boy would you be upset with the amount of air shards I have. Hey That's Gaming is a YouTuber that I watch. She's got a pretty good show. She's really into the Thaumcraft though. Loves doing the research, loves making the discoveries. To the point that I sometimes wonder if maybe she just always has 2 of every resource, because she does so much Thaumcraft research that what she doesn't burn up doing research, she just never goes mining because she's too busy researching. So, but yeah, actually some of the earlier recipes I kind of picked up from watching her show. So, but yeah, good show, like I said. So shout out to her. And I'm just laughing about the air shards because she was trying to make the boots of the Traveler and had used air shards in the research, used the last of her air shards, only to find out that to actually craft the boots, of course, you require what else? Air shards. So, yeah. That was, I gotta figure out what the hell these quartz crystals are gonna be of value at some point, somewhere, to someone. They've gotta be, you know? I can't put them in a barrel. Well, you can, but you basically have to pull them all out every time you want to put new ones in, because they've got a weird mechanic as to how they stack is what it boils down to. You know, if you ever notice that with them. Okay, so I've got a bunch here in my inventory, right? Are they all going to stack? Oh, okay. They don't seem to have any issues with it now. But sometimes, boy oh boy, I've had nothing but trouble with it. So I have them sitting here. Because if you right click, they will auto stack on top of each other. That's never an issue. So I don't know. It's a big game. It's a big mod pack, and there's obviously far more to it than I know. So I think what I'm going to do is the boring thing of continue to make another, what the hell am I going to need here, like 48 generators or something, so that I can get a couple more of those medium array solar panels together. But until then, folks, this is PC7. I think we'll call that an episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Ciao for now, guys.